Hey, what's up guys? This is Martin from Korea here. Today, I'm just gonna get straight to the point with this one. I'm gonna talk to you about why you have zero friends and you can't fit in wherever you go. And I used to struggle with this for quite a lot. I'm still struggling with it at the age of 25, as well as conversely, I think most of you are struggling with this. And, despite all your efforts, you're trying to fit in, you're trying to be invited to places. You want to have the friends, you want to be invited to groups, right? You want to fit in with the crowd. You just want to have people around you, right? You want to be in that social circle. You want to be, maybe some of you want to be in the hood. Some of you want to be a part of the squad, the team, the class. You want to be appreciated and fit in with your coworkers. And you just want to be a part of the circle. I mean, that's a normal thing that most of us want to be in. And I will just tell you this, man. When you have zero friends, that actually means that you're one of the chosen ones on this planet. And not every single human being is a chosen one. There's few of us. I would say probably less than 5 to 10% of society are the chosen ones. Maybe even less. Not everyone is meant to be outside the matrix. Some people are just meant to fit in. Some people are just meant to be inside the system, but that's a different topic. But what if I told you that this sign that you're actually getting from God, which is no friends, it's actually a blessing. It can be your biggest superpower. It can be your gift. Because nothing is trying to distract you. Nothing is trying to give you unnecessary bullshit into your life. The unnecessary drama. The unnecessary phone calls. No one is asking you for money. No one needs your help. And they can't even help themselves. I mean, let's just get it with this. They can't help themselves. And they're asking you for help. But you just need peace. And that's actually a blessing. Because now you're at peace. You can really align yourself with your higher power, with your soul. And I don't really talk about these things too often, but I 100% believe in that. If you have no friends, if you have no real support on this planet, especially you guys that are trying to become better in life, that's actually a blessing. Because you can have you. You can have yourself, your heart. And you have to be your own biggest supporter. You'll get the opportunity to love yourself even more, to reach the next level in life, because you're not being distracted. You don't need all this unnecessary. You don't need the unnecessary anchors in your life. These obstacles, these time wasters, really, that people are so focused on. Most people, they're watching TV all day. They're scrolling through social media every goddamn day. They're, they're going to parties. They're, trying to chase girls. Guys do that all the time. They're playing video games. They're watching porn. They are, going, on the Barstool Sports, talking with their buddies, drinking every single weekend. They're watching soccer games, or sports, the NBA, the Champions League, right? And you don't need that, man. All of these things, all of these activities will always be there. 5, 10, 20, 30 years from now, it's still going to be there. The parties, the bullshit, the girls, liquor, cigarettes, smoking on the pod with your buddies. It's always going to be there. It's never going to disappear. This stuff will always exist on the planet. But your time and your energy is not going to be here forever. Your time is finite. The clock is ticking every single day. So use it to your advantage. That's actually a blessing that you're alone, that you can't really fit in. But fuck the parties. Fuck the clubs. Fuck the soccer games, man. Fuck the athletes. Fuck the celebrities. They don't give a shit about you. And I don't know, most of you who are watching me, you're probably, following a whole bunch of Instagram models, a whole bunch of Instagram, let's just say, baddies. Maybe we're watching a lot of movies. Maybe we're following a whole bunch of, stuff on the news, like what's happening with the Diddy case and all these Hollywood actors and celebrities are getting exposed, particularly now with the new president and Elon Musk. It's going to come out. But don't pay attention to this. Do not absorb your mind with all this superficial stuff. It's just like some dust, really. It's not going to benefit your life one bit. Your life is what matters the most here. Your life. Your confidence. And do you actually love yourself? Ask yourself this question. Do you actually love yourself? Can you trust yourself? Can you make the life-altering decisions by yourself, on your own? Can you really have this clear view of where you are at in your own life? Can you see your strengths, your weaknesses? Most likely not, because you're absorbed with the drama. You're consumed with all this BS. You're most likely like a little slave. And I'm not saying this to offend you guys. I'm not saying this to discriminate anyone who's watching me. But it's the truth. Most people are little slaves. Most people are so obsessed with social media, with the news, the TV, the partying, the smoking, the alcohol. They don't have a clear brain. They can't think outside the box. They can't even make a known self-assessment of their own life. They can't even evaluate how their life looks like. But I can see this. I'm 25, so I can clearly see where I used to be at 18 and where I'm at now in 25. I found something that I really like doing, which is this. And, I'm committing my life to it. And I remember when I was really young, I think most of you who are watching me have experienced this. I was always the guy that could never fit in. I'm half Polish, half Norwegian. And I remember in middle school, I was always trying to fit in with the cool group, with the people who were playing sports, soccer especially, because I used to be, I had aspirations of becoming a professional soccer player or football player. And that was never really, I could never fit in with that group. These people used to take advantage of me because I didn't really understand the language too well. And, I had to readjust my personality. I had to, change my values, my roles, and my whole character just to fit in. And I was always trying to recalibrate that. But it never worked in my favor. Never. I was just self-sabotaging myself. Because I could never fit in with these people. And especially the cool kids. But this is very true with the cool kids. We all, unless you were the cool kid yourself, we all wanted to be a part of the cool team, We all wanted to be with the best people in school. But, that time is gone. That time is gone. They're not going to be cool forever. I can assure you this, man. 10, 20 years later, if you're 15 who's watching this, all the cool kids that you know at school, in 10, 20 years, they're going to be irrelevant. No one's going to remember them. No one. So it's up to you to actually do something that you really want to do. To do something important. Do something that has meaning. Because now, all this time that you have for yourself, being in solitude, and you have this clear mind right now, that's your gift. Because nothing is trying to derail you from your own path. So, rest assured, it's a great thing. Don't look at it as a negative thing that you can't fit in. And yes, a lot of people will call you all types of names. People will say that you're weird. People will say that you're a square. People will say that you are a weirdo, that you're a lame, whatever, because you can't fit in, because you don't have the same hobbies as them, and that you're not interested in all this matrix stuff, like watching games, playing video games, watching movies all day, watching sports. Like me personally, I don't watch that stuff anymore. I'm way above that, and I'm sure a lot of you are the exact same way. You're just not interested in that stuff. That's so surface levels. All these activities, all these things that people are so obsessed about are so surface level, and they have no fucking meaning at all. These celebrities, these athletes that all these people are worshipping every single day, they don't give a shit about them at all. They wouldn't even look at you in real life. So focus on your own life. This moment that you have right here. You who are watching this, I don't care who you are who's watching this, whether you're a man or a woman, if you're Polish, if you're American, Canadian, Australian, German, Norwegian, it doesn't matter. Whether you're tall, short, whether you're fat, muscular, skinny, whether you have money or you don't have money, it doesn't matter. I don't care about your religion. I don't care about your ethnicity. I don't care about what you think you are or what you are not capable of doing. It doesn't matter. Focus on your own life. You don't need all these friends. And most people, I mean, let's be honest here, most people don't really have friends. These people that you think are your friends, you know, your school buddies, the people that you meet on a regular basis, they're not your friends. They're your associates and your colleagues, but they're not your friends. They're not your bros. Like me personally, I maybe only have like two real friends, like which I would consider true friends. 2 friends. These are my bros for life. But the rest, I mean, all the rest is really nothing. They mean nothing to me. Because I've been deceived. I've put so much trust in other people that I no longer want to be dependent on them. And I think that should be the goal for every single one of you who's watching this, who's into my content. Your goal is to be as independent as you can be. Your goal is to be the most independent human being and successful in all aspects of life. I 100% believe in that. And now that you have all this time for yourself, you're not obsessed with all this bullshit. You don't have the friends. You have no one who's asking you for money. You have no one who's inviting you into unnecessary drama. You don't have this prejudice that's against you because, you know, you're not fitting in with your friends. That's a gift for you. Use it. That's actually, this might just be a little, this might be a revelation to you right now. Because you're about to evolve your character into a completely new person. You're just about to get into a new life. You're about to be reborn if you're experiencing this. And this is very true of people who started this journey, like me, myself. I started this channel this year. I started working on my business this year. And I've lost so many people who I thought were my friends. So many colleagues. So many people who, you know, it looked like we were having the time of our lives. You know, it appeared to be that they were supportive of my dreams. But that was never the case. They just wanted to absorb my energy, my thoughts, my energy, really. And you have to protect your energy. Your energy is your most valuable resource. That's why you have to protect it at all costs. Protect it. It's very, very important. And like I told you, this is a blessing. This is a revolution in your own life. Look at it positively. This might just be the chapter where you're actually changing your life. And you have to embrace this moment. This is a life-changing moment on your journey. You don't need all these friends. You don't need all these toxic people in your life. You don't need them. You should enjoy your own time. Okay? So that's the message for today, man. Embrace the solitude. Embrace the alone moments, because you're going to need them. It is lonely at the top for a reason. So embrace it. Enjoy it. And you might find your tribe later down the road. So thank you so much for watching, and I wish you guys a beautiful day. Stay strong.